Hi, everyone. Meteorologist Bill Rentschler. I'm a meteorologist right now. Just regular Bill Rentschler. No weather in this segment, I don't think. But Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Now streaming studio. It's Wednesday. That means it's Crime Stoppers Day. It's also the last Wednesday of the month, which means we have Lancaster County Sheriff's Office in the building. We have Chief Deputy Ben Houchin. Deputy, it's been, I think, since before the 4th of July that you were in. We had Sheriff Terry Wagner on last month.
Yes.
So how have you been? How have things been going?
It's been really good. So
that's good to hear.
Yeah, excited. It's fall time. All the sports and all the activities are going. The women volleyball team played excellent last night.
They did.
Yes.
And you may have seen, if you watched, a former recurring guest of this program, UNLPD's Captain Baker, sitting behind Coach Cook there. He traveled with the team. I emailed him and gave him a hard time, said it looked like he had terrible seats to the volleyball match. John Cook's just got a squad, man.
They're going to be tough to beat this year.
Like, that second set, it didn't look like Kentucky necessarily beat them. It's like they beat themselves, and then it was just, they were off and rolling.
Yeah, the last two matches that they did, they were right on. Mm-hmm. They look tough. They
that
really
will be
do.
A fun squad to watch. We could talk about Husker volleyball probably all afternoon, but we have a little bit more important things to talk about. Again, this is Crime Stoppers. Again, we do this every Wednesday. If you are watching and you see the crimes and or individuals that are featured on the show, that means we're looking for a little bit of extra help. We're looking for some tips, looking for some clues as to where these people might be.
Correct.
Today we have two individuals, part of the Lancaster Lookout program that LSO has. And again, it's not necessarily the 10 most heinous crimes, but it's people that you guys need help finding. Yeah. We're not sure where they are.
Yeah, this is the Lookout is one of our top hit pages on our public webpage. So, yeah, we know people are looking at it and doing that, and we know this program's helping. So, yeah, we're asking for some help on two that we believe are still in the area, but we just don't have any idea where they are. So we're needing the viewers' help on this.
And so the first individual here we see listed here, this is Jamisha Wells. Can you walk us through why we are looking for Jamisha?
Well, she is on supervised probation, and she has failed to show up. And so that is what the warrant is for. Her initial charge, though, was a second-degree domestic assault, where she used her car and struck her girlfriend. Now, it didn't hurt her real bad, but that was back in 2001, and so she served 120 days and then was on a year of supervised probation, and she has decided not to show up, and we need some help finding her.
And so you obviously would know better than I. There are certain items, things that when they're used in crimes that are considered, I guess, deadly weapons. Would a vehicle kind of, in this case, be considered? Like anytime you try and use a vehicle, that's considered a step up?
It is a weapon, yes, and that is a weapon. And it's, you have third-degree domestic assault. That's usually when they're striking or slapping or any of that. First degree or second degree is when they use a weapon to do the assault. And that's the reason why she got that, is because she did use that car.
Okay, and so we are looking for her. Again, we think she's in the Lincoln area. She does have
Could be in Omaha.
Mm-hmm. And she does have some aliases that, again, Jamisha Wells, I think, is her given name.
Right.
But it sounds like she does go by some other names. Jamisha
Roby, Indian Roby, things of that. So, yeah, she does use different names on that. Now, I don't know if she has IDs with that, but she will identify herself as those different individuals.
And you can see, again, good image here, the mugshot, again, black female. She's got the braids there, black hair, looks like brown eyes there. So, again, if you know anything, what's the best way to get in touch with you guys if someone does maybe know where Jamisha is?
Well, always they can contact Crime Stoppers, or they can give us a holler at the Sheriff's Office, which is 402-441-6500. Or, again, they can contact whatever jurisdiction they are in where they see her, because, again, she may be in that Omaha area, and I'm sure the Omaha Police Department would be more than happy to come in and grab her for us, and we'd go get her.
Lots of cooperation there between all of the agencies. I would imagine there's a lot more of that than we probably realize. Is that, I mean, on almost a daily basis that you guys are talking to Odo County or Cass County or Douglas County and basically like, hey, we found this person, we're going to send them your way.
Right, like when they contact these individuals and they confirm out of our office that the warrants are good, then they arrest them, take them to their facilities. Then we work together back and forth with the sheriff's office or whatever agency has it to make arrangements to go pick them up. And we do extraditions all over the United States, and we're usually doing at least one every week, if not more.
Wow.
We average probably between 84 and 90 extraditions a year. Now, some of them are flying, some of them are driving. We're on the shuttle system, which also allows it. We work together, and agencies will pick up all the prisoners, travel them to a jail, and then bring them across the United States, and that helps save a ton of money for the taxpayers. So we're not flying.
Ever like Hawaii? Maybe you got to do something.
We have done Alaska.
There you go. That's interesting.
Yes.
That is interesting. So that was Jamisha Wells, our second individual that we are looking for. This is a one, Jeffrey Rasmussen. I have to admit, I do like the handlebar mustache. But walk us through what Jeffrey is wanted for.
Well, Jeffrey is wanted for sex offender violation. He has failed to register. He was living out in the county, and we did some investigating and found out that he is no longer living there, and he is required. He's a 25-year sex offender, so he has to do that for, I believe, attempted first-degree sexual assault of a child back in 2001. Okay. So, again, we do not know exactly where he is. We do know that he may be driving a red 2008 Ford F-350 pickup with plates AR F216, and if you see him, we'd be more than happy. We do believe he's still in the area, but we just don't know where he's at.
Yeah, you can see right there again, white male, glasses, looks like blue eyes maybe, and again that handlebar mustache, no hair, so I understand that haircut. I can appreciate it. So again, if you know anything, again, we showed this already, but I'm going to show it again. These are the best ways to get in touch with, whether it's Chief Deputy Houchin, LSO, or any law enforcement agency, to let them know that you might have some details on his whereabouts. I always talk with Jared. He always really says he really likes that P3 app. It just allows you guys to have a little bit of a conversation, ask that one follow-up question. Yes. That can really make a big difference.
Yes, it is, and that helps a lot, especially on the criminal cases on these. A lot of times when people know where these individuals are, they have the address and help on that. And I also want people to remember these individuals can change their appearance, and they do so often, and so especially when they know they are wanted. So just remember that they may not have the mustache or any of that part of it too. So yeah, when they're on the run, they will do a lot of different things trying to not get caught.
Not get caught. They tend to try and be very good at that, and we do our best to make sure that they do get caught. So okay, that's our two individuals again. With Lancaster Lookout, though, not necessarily eligible for a cash reward, though. Is that correct?
On the lookout part, no. But if they call Crime Stoppers and give the information, then they are able to do that. So on that part, so we'll take the information anyway, anyhow, on that. But yes, if they call Crime Stoppers, they can become eligible for a award.
And then if you check out LancasterLookout.com, again, this is the website right here. Again, you got 10 individuals. These are kind of the 10 that you're looking for. And there's, one individual in here, D'Anthony McGuire. I think he was one of our very first guys that we talked about when we first started doing this months ago. And so this is just kind of a rotating list. Thankfully, we have caught some of the individuals that have been on this list, and that's why they've been taken off. So again, the names just kind of cycle through here. But again, the Crime Stoppers website is a great website to go visit, and the Lancaster Lookout website, also a great website to go and visit as well. So, but you have football coming up here. Turning on to a different subject.
Yes.
You're going to be working the football game this weekend.
Yeah.
I figure I'll give you a platform right here to let people know what they should and should not do inside Memorial Stadium here this weekend.
Well, the one thing is everybody knows you're not allowed to have alcohol into this stadium, and we've had problems in the past, mainly in the South Stadium with students. They were throwing those little shooter bottles, and so highly suggest not to do that. We want everybody to go there, have a good time, and get home safely, and hopefully with a big Husker win.
That's right.
But yeah, it's a holiday weekend, so a lot of people will be out, and it's one of those that people last hurrah of summers. But we want to make sure everybody does it safely. And if you are going to drink, please, one, Uber or do any of those other, a taxi or however, or make sure you have a designated driver. I don't want to, or I don't want my people to be your designated driver, because they're not going to be taking you home. And sometimes, it's even worse when people are drinking and driving. So please just be safe, be smart, and have a good time, and cheer on the Huskers.
And it will be warm.
Yes.
I did introduce myself as meteorologist at the beginning, so I guess I will say it will be warm, upper 80s for a high that day. And that means, again, you'll be down on the field. You'll be in the stands. Probably going to be in the 90s, triple digits there down on the field. So.
Yeah, make sure you have water. I'm sure they'll have watering stations and all that. So make sure you take care of yourself and get there, have a good time, and be safe, and try to keep cool. But it's hard in there when you're all crammed in there like sardines.
Yep, 90,000 people in a very tight, confined space. Anything else before we let everyone go that you just wanted to slip in there at all, or are we all good?
Again, school has started. School safety. School zones, please slow down. Make sure those kidlets get home safe to and from schools on that. And we do respect those. And I know we and the Lincoln Police Department will set up and do speed checks there. And so just make sure you're doing that and everybody's safe. And make sure with the school buses, when that stop sign's out, please stop.
You gotta stop. You can't go around it. You got to stop. I was going to say, LPD's got a great spot. They come, actually, it's right here by the station, right here on 40th Street. And if you're driving west, we have our little 1011 sign that's in the yard there. And if you're driving, they park right behind the sign. So you don't see them until you get past the sign, and then it's too late.
Yeah.
So kudos to them. They found a really good spot right there.
Yeah, and so people know, it's about a $500 fine for a school bus stop sign violation. So that's pretty high. So please make sure it's not just, it's for the
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids. And again, there's a reason why you make those fines hurt.
Yes.
So you don't do it.
Correct.
So, all right. Well, Chief Deputy Ben Houchin, we really appreciate you coming in and jumping on today. We'll be excited to, again, hopefully have you again next month. As always, keep it tuned to 1011, both on air and online, for all of your latest news, weather, and sports. Hope everyone has a nice Wednesday.